All right, so let's get into this vibe. Let's get into this vibe. Shout out to all of the butterflies, all of the butterfly members, all of the subscribers to the channels, all of the visitors who are here. Make sure you are being nice in the chat and read the room, okay? Dance to the melody. Alexa, volume down. I'm hearing this energy of like, have you allowed yourself to release your anger? This feels like a feminine ancestor. It's giving this energy of releasing your anger. So like, you know how we can love someone, right? But like, we can be angry. Like, there can be something there that we can be angry at them as well. And us being angry doesn't mean that we love them any less, okay? This is a feminine ancestor who they may have did something or didn't do something that hurt you, you know? But you really love her, you care about her, but it's like you may be denying that anger. You may be denying the anger that you have towards this person because you don't want to be disrespectful, or you don't want to be rude, or you don't want to feel like you're ungrateful. You get what I'm saying? This feels like a great-grandmother energy, grandmother, great-grandmother energy somewhere in there. Strong great. I'm hearing, baby, your feelings matter. And you should be able to express your feelings and the relationship not be affected because of it. So there's someone who you have in your life who, or it may have been in the past, like it could be an ancestor, someone who's passed over and they're no longer here. But like, you may be fantasizing the relationship with this ancestor or with this person, you know, but all things weren't peachy cream. All things weren't perfect. There were moments that were, you know, difficult. There were moments that was like trying, you know, and I'm hearing her say, baby, it's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay to acknowledge those feelings. It's okay to acknowledge that hurt you. It's okay to acknowledge that affected you. That's a part of your healing, actually. It's a part of your healing to acknowledge a level of hurt that you may have recently felt like, not even recently, like you may have just felt like you weren't allowed to express, you know, even if it's down to the, you know, being hurt of like, why did you have to leave me? You know, why did you have to leave me? Why did you have to go? Like, those feelings matter. Allow yourself to get that out, of getting those feelings out and expressing them and sharing them of where they're coming from. Because there's something in the midst of it. There's a message in the midst of it. You have the Six of Pentacles that's coming up. This is giving a strong energy of self-care. Even if you cannot stay, I think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. But you're not mine, I can't deny it. Love me now or I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Someone here needs to forgive themselves for either is an emotion you have towards them, a feeling or an inaction of something that you didn't do that you wish that you would have did. Like, I'm hearing, wish I would have called you more or visited you more. It's something of like you sitting with those feelings and getting it out. Get it out. Get it out, baby. But I'm hearing she's not mad at you. Yeah, Six of Sticks literally came out. So you had the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Sticks to come out. She's not mad at you. She actually will celebrate you for standing up for your feelings. I'm hearing. Like, you being celebrated for standing up for your feelings and what's going on the inside, you know, because you hold a lot in. You've held a lot in. You've let people just do what they do. You may just let them do what they do and you just walk on by and be like, you know what, whatever. You turn the other cheek aspect, right? But she said you deserve the right to say out loud, that pissed me off. That hurt my feelings. I didn't like that this happened. This is giving a grandmother's energy, like yes, the judgment energy that's right here. She wants you to place some type of judgment. I don't know if some of you out here are trying to be nice, but she's saying stop trying to be nice. You could be a kind person, but you ain't got to be a nice person. Okay? You could be a kind person. You don't have to be a nice person. And sometimes people need to know where they have you messed up at, okay? Because sometimes people don't be knowing what they be doing. Sometimes they do know what they be doing, but sometimes they don't. And it's something about your wrath teaches. There's a way that you can let out your wrath without you letting out your wrath, okay? There's a way for you to let out your wrath without you letting out your wrath. You know, not be too much of like a firecracker or like a volcano is what I'm hearing. I just got dizzy. So some of you all may black out. Okay. Someone here may be the person that like blacks out when they get angry or upset. Like it gets to that place where it's just a lot and you don't know what's going on. Okay. She's saying she don't want you to get to that place. She don't want you to get to that place because that place is a danger zone. Okay. When you get to that place, you can do some things that can end you up in a place where you just gonna be coming back another lifetime. Okay. When you get to that place, you can put yourself into a situation and spaces where it may not be the easiest to get out of. Okay. She doesn't want you to get to that space. Okay. She does not want you to get to that space. And to keep you from getting to that space is by you keeping boundaries as things happen. If only for one night, I won't tell a soul. No one has to know. Certainly discreet. It will be so nice if only for one night. I don't know if some of y'all need to go to like a rage room. Someone may need to go to like a rage room or something to like get some energy or something out. Or like the range. Okay, if you go to the range or go shoot bow and arrows, I'm hearing paintballing. Someone needs to go do something that allows you to get aggression out. Okay, I'm seeing someone who's like quiet and like I'm hearing quiet and nice, but like below the surface, like it's like things and topics that people wouldn't expect you to talk about, you know, or think about. It's something about having an outlet, you know, no purge, okay? Not the purge aspect, but this is giving like someone who has a quiet side to them. They're very loving, they're very caring, but it's like, it's them quiet ones you got to watch out for, you know, like it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for. So I don't know if some of you all, it's like you've been taught to hush your mouth or be quiet and not share certain things, but it's like you need to get something out, get it out. Okay. I can't get away from that energy at all, because your grandmother had those moments where she didn't get things out or say things because she didn't want to get, you know, caught up in situations that wasn't, you know, very settling. Okay. She doesn't want you to go down that same route. I'm also hearing don't get in any situation where you can't speak your mind and be who you want to be. When you feel like you need to walk on eggshells and you can't express your needs and your desires and difficulties, that's not a healthy environment. Okay, that's friendships and lovers. Okay, I'm hearing the 6. What's up with all these 6s coming out, y'all? 6 is the number of order, love, structure, health. Okay, organizational things. So now you have the 6 of Cups coming out, but it's in the reverse. And you know what that's saying is something about some type of nostalgia, something of the past. But I'm hearing, looking at it from a different angle, there may be someone from your past who you have rose-colored glasses towards, but they did some things or said some things, and you giving them some grace that they don't deserve, baby. This is giving a vibe of like you speaking highly of someone who they don't deserve it. They may have done a few good things for you, but not to the extent of you sitting here speaking praises on their name. Okay? There's a way for you don't have to speak on someone to get your point across. You get what I'm saying? Like, in this energy of what she is saying is something from the past that it's not as celebratory as it may look like from now. You get what I'm saying? Someone is forgetting some of the things that happened. Okay? You need to remember the things that happened. You need to remember the things that this person did. You need to remember the things that this person did not apologize for. Okay? There's someone who choosy lover is on. Okay? And I'll make you so happy, 'cause you're giving me security. Wrong part. Thought I had a lover, but I was kidding myself. Okay? I don't know. Someone doesn't deserve. I'm hearing this great grandmother say someone does not deserve the kindness that you speak on their name. Okay? Someone does not deserve for you to really be speaking on their name the way that you do. And she's not saying talk down about them. Okay? She's not saying talk down on them, but she's saying you ain't got to be hyping them up like that either. Okay? Great grandmother, what's going on? I'm so glad you chose me, baby. And I'll make you so happy, 'cause you're giving me security, baby. And you're proving what you said. Ooh, it's dark. It's hard to see the card. It's the Lovers. That's what I thought it was. So it's the Lovers in the reverse. Come on now. Grandma said, listen, your great grandmama done said, how many times I got to say it? The Lovers is coming out in the reverse. Okay? The Lovers is coming out in reverse. What does this mean with the Lovers coming out in reverse with everything that what we've been saying? You know, let me get a clarifier, but grandma said I already said what I said. What's this Lovers in reverse? She said I said what I said. She said I said what I said. What's going on? The Four of Cups. Y'all, this is giving walk away from something, not accepting something for, because the Four of Cups, this is also like leaving things where they're at peace. Like, this is giving a vibe of like someone who had an abusive parent, but like they're around other people and other people be talking about like how amazing their parent is. So they be like, yeah, my parent, but it's just like your parent really wasn't like that. This is what this is giving. The Four of Cups is like sit out of something. Okay? Someone needs to sit out of something. That's what this is giving. Great grandmother is saying people need to be held accountable both spiritually and physically. If you can't hold them accountable physically, you at least need to do it spiritually. Okay? You at least need to do it spiritually. And that's going into how you view this person. It's giving this vibe of you want to clear someone else's name and you care more about how other people view your relationship with this person than how they even care about you or what they've shown that they care about you. And this great grandmother is saying, think about you. You know, where were these people at when you had to pick yourself up? Like, I'm about to start crying. Like, it's giving a vibe of like the people who literally will watch you fall and walk away from you, and then you giving your acceptance speech and you saying their name in the acceptance speech. But when you needed them, where were they at? Y'all, I'm getting emotional. And I don't think this is Stockholm Syndrome. It may be some of that that's going on because someone wished they had a certain type of relationship with someone, but that's not the relationship that you had. That's not the relationship, baby. Your great grandmama is saying you need to go back to the drawing board and look at this relationship for what it really was. They knew what they were doing. Okay? My stomach is itching. This may be a mother. Okay? Because I'm getting a itchy pregnant belly. You take me away from the pain and you bring me paradise. You brought sunshine in my life. And you may have not really been noticing or seeing this until you see healthy things around you. You know what I'm saying? When you start seeing more healthy relationships, more healthy connections, you be like, wait, hold on. This situation wasn't really all that healthy after all. It wasn't all that healthy after all. I thought I was in something different. I thought this was something much different. But when you take a step away and you see the world a little differently, you be like, wow. Wow. Gives a vibe of someone being, my stomach is really itching. It's giving a strong pregnant belly. But it's giving me a vibe of like someone not knowing they're in an emotionally, mentally abusive, relationship or connection. And so it's like, it's a lot of gaslighting and things going on where they give you something and they take it back. They give you something and take it back. So it's like, you see it as being like this love and this connection, but it's like, it's a yo-yo, it's a yo-yo. But this great grandmother is saying you are about to break this full moon energy of what's been happening. You're breaking free from them chains, baby. You're breaking free from the illusions. There were a lot of illusions going on, It gives a vibe of someone, it's like, oh, I grew up in the perfect home. And, as they get older and they think back to the home, they're like, wait, hold on. My parents were very fucking controlling. Like, I couldn't even say no to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize, like, wait, hold on. Was it really as healthy of a relationship? And so this is giving a vibe of looking at something realistically, okay? Because it's something that you've been manifesting. You've been manifesting a healthy something. And because of you manifesting a healthy something, your great grandmother is saying this is coming up for you to address it and look at it so you won't fall into the same, you know what I'm saying? You won't walk into the same things. You won't walk into the same spaces, so you have to address it. It's not that you're cursing them and what you've done to them or what they've done to you. It's more so you're looking at it as just like, this is the reality, and I won't sit here and look at it with rose-colored lens glasses on and let you keep coming in, and now I'm psychologically controlling myself. You ain't doing nothing now. I'm abusing my own self. Okay? And so this is giving the strong vibe of your great grandmother is saying, no, you need to fully release yourself from those illusions of that relationship, because you may find yourself, if you find yourself getting into relationships and it's illusion after illusion, illusion after illusion, illusion after illusion. Well, you need to look and see where it's coming from, baby. Where is it really coming from? Where's it coming from? Okay? So it ain't that you cursing them, it's that you're looking at it from a healthy perspective. Because we pick up on the habits. You know? 9 months is a long time to be spinning in the belly. Okay? It's a long time. You hear a lot. You hear a lot, you see a lot, you experience a lot. Okay? You feel all those feelings. You feel the regret, you know, you feel all the hurt, you feel all that as you're being formed. And it forms into your id, you know, the parts of yourself that is unconscious. You know? Did you know that when women get pregnant with boys, like they leave a chemical memory in the mother's brain? Like pregnancy is a real, like it really bonds you. You get what I'm saying? And it's not saying that the father energy doesn't, because it does. It does. Okay. What's going on, great grandmama? Right down to the wire, and even through the fire. You. All right, great grandmama. Whew. Thank you, Pooh. You have card number 32, purification with water. And that's why water has been really big lately. It's been a big theme. You have emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. The moon controls the water. The water controls and works with the subconscious. And we were just talking about the subconscious. I can't show the picture because she got her tatas all out. But with this purification in this water, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation, your grandmother wants you to go through some type of cleansing at this time. Let's read it in the book. Y'all, how about I ripped my lock out earlier today? It's so wild, okay? It's so wild. But it's interesting, though, because I now have the same number of locks as my birthday. Isn't that so random? My niece had pulled out a lock. I joined 2 locks. And then this one just fell out. I used to have 333 locks. So now I'm down to 330. So now I have the number of my birthday of locks in my head. So I was like, I'm going to just keep it right here. I was sad for a second, but then I was like, wait, okay, I can turn this around. It's a message in here, okay? My niece pulled one out. I joined 2, and then that one came out. So I lost 3, basically. So that takes me to 330. All right, let's go to card number 32. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil. Deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. Y'all, what was the great grandmama coming through? Okay? What was she just coming through? I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves me. I'm going to say that again. You told me, stayed in my head all night long. I love me some music, y'all. I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves me. Okay? Those are the affirmations for this energy of this great grandmother's energy. There's a relationship that will never be what you want it to be. And she wants you to accept that relationship is not going to be what you want it to be, baby. I want you to accept it for what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. I want you to accept it for what it is. I want you to see them for who they are. And I want you to know that it doesn't make you any less of a person. It doesn't make you any less lovable. That's just your journey this lifetime. Just accept it as your journey this lifetime. And as you go out there and create and recreate, make sure you don't do the same things that happened to you. Make sure you don't go out and do the same things that was done to you. And that's how you pay it forward. You become the things that you needed. You become what you desire. You become that to the world, to the people that you come across. You become those things. You become those things. And you meet more people who are on that same journey. You meet more people who are becoming those same things. You're not a black sheep. You're not a sheep at all. You're not a sheep. You're not. You're not. You're a shepherd. Okay? You're guiding the future. You're guiding your lineage. You're guiding your family. You're not following anyone. Only thing or what you're following, and that goes into whatever your certain practice is the higher power. You're the shepherd, baby. And it's like, connect to that part of your soul. Redefine yourself. You're very lovable. And you just had to go through that so that you can experience something a little different. And you're going to show the world something a little different. And there are people who need to hear from the things that you say. the same way of how this messenger is giving messages and share through her experiences. Wait, my experience. I'm confused. Okay, I got a little too deep in the channeling. Hold on, got a little uncomfortable. Just think if I wouldn't have stepped out, right? So that's what that's what is coming out. And it got a little uncomfortable speaking about myself in third person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, wait, hold on. It's me. Whoa there, okay? I'm not crazy. Whoa there. I didn't sign up to go that deep into the abyss, okay? I ain't trying to do that far. Oh man, great grandmama got me out here talking about some, and this channeler. Wait, hold on, that's me. That's me. I apologize, great granny. You know I ain't got no sense. Okay, you know I ain't got no sense. Great granny. Messages of healing and connection. Oh, Pooh. They really do. Baby, because I'm like, wait, hold on now. That just got a little uncomfortable. All right, great grandmama, what's this energy for the night out? Well, it's gonna go on replay too, but y'all get it. All right, so your first one you have is reconnect. The trigger statement is I need to escape. So you may feel you need to escape something. And this is what vetiver, but the true statement, I am present. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information you receive from your body, mind, and environment. So you don't need to escape anything. You just need to be present. So stay present in all things that you do. You have reassuring with peaceful. The trigger statement, my life is a mess. But the true statement, I find stillness within. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. So finding stillness within. As within, so without. As above, so below. So if something feels like it's a mess, look at what's going on the inside. It's kind of like if your life feel like it's a mess on the outside, of us having to go on the inside and sit with ourselves to see like, okay, what's a mess on the inside? And most times the mess reflects what the mess is on the outside. So if you're having issues with love on the outside, the issues on the inside is with love. If you're having issues with, people backstabbing you, the issues on the inside is where are you not being honest with yourself? Okay, where are you not standing up for yourself? Where are you not being these things to yourself? It's something of taking whatever is happening on the outside and using that to help guide you on the inside of the path to start with, okay? You have lemon eucalyptus with sovereignty. The trigger statement, what will they think? The true statement, I navigate through life with ease. Now you must claim your energetic independence. Cut the cords to lower vibrations. It is time to ascend. That is so beautiful for that to be the last one. Sovereignty. Of cutting it all off. It's time to finally cut the cord. But to finally cut the cord is to finally remove your connection to the thing. And sometimes that connection can be the lies that we tell ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like when you need to just let something be a memory. Like, cut the lies. Cut the lies. You know. It made me think about, you know, that relationship that you just never thought you can get over, honey. And here you are surviving and thriving. Okay. Here you are surviving and thriving. Okay. And ain't thought about that person. But you used to go crazy. You used to go crazy. Okay. It's like basically that person who hurt you the worst. And in your head, you have these sweet memories and feelings about that person. But it's just like, no, your great grandmama is saying you need to see them for what it was and move on. Okay? Because you lying to yourself, creating fairy tales in your head about what it was, is setting you up for failure for your next connections. Okay? It makes me think about my sister. She was like, girl, I saw your ex talking about his daughter first day in school. She said, that man look a mess. She said, he look a mess. I said, which one, girl? She said, you already know who I'm talking about. Okay? Baby, best believe I went with that man because of his looks. Okay? And that'd be so interesting because you be giving people a chance who be like, not the best, and all of a sudden they start getting cocky. Like, first off, okay? First off, sir, I made you. Don't play with me. Now you want to, because now you feel like you can get people, so now you want to go out here and start doing stuff. That was my college boyfriend. Like, everybody know I was crazy over that man, okay? Let me not put his business out there. I was about to say something. I ain't going to do that. But everybody know I was crazy over that man. But now it's just like, I don't think nothing about that man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and say, oh, it was the best relationship ever. I ain't going to do that. I ain't got no words for him. You get what I'm saying? And that's what this great grandmama is saying. I'm writing you this letter, and this is what I have to say. Instead, you told me lies when someone else was on your mind. What you do to me? This was the song. I miss my childhood. I thought that you were someone who would do me right. Instead, you play with my emotions and you made me cry. Here I see doing wrong. It made a fool of me, baby. Oh, you got it all wrong. I think that I wouldn't find out that you were cheating on me, baby. Oh, and it's 1, 2, 3 right now on my time. Since you're not around for me to tell you, baby, face to face, I'm writing you this letter. You may have to write a letter to this person. This may not be something that you need to say to them for the healing, because everybody ain't gonna understand it, right? I remember when I was going through my therapy and stuff, and I attempted to approach family members, and it did not go how I thought it was gonna go in my head. Okay? It didn't go how I thought it was gonna go in my head, okay? And this is giving a vibe. You may have to just write a letter to that person. And after that, I actually did. I took a trip to Belize in the middle of the forest, in the, you know what I'm saying, they forest they had. I wrote a letter and I released it off into the river. I forgave. I said everything I had to say. I shared the hurts. I was honest about it. I let it all go. Why'd you do it? I let it all go. And it felt so good. It felt so good. You know, The healing ain't for them. It's for you. Our ego wanted to be for them. You know what I'm saying? Our ego wanted to be for them. Our relationship is what our relationship is. We don't deal with each other how we used to, but do I hate them? No. You know, did they were invited to my dissertation. I invite, like, you know, but am I calling you every day? I'm not trying to make something what is not. I know what the relationship is. And it's all love, it's all about, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to make it what is not. And that's what healing is. We don't make our relationships what they're not. When we see what they are and we see them for the truth of what they are, we allow them to be that truth. And we live with it. And we have the choice if we want them to be in our life or not. We have the choice if we want to keep them there or not. But know that if you make that choice to keep them there after you've come to that realization, the responsibility is on you. You can't be mad at them for being who they are. Okay? We can't be mad at them for being who they are. We have to then handle them how we know them to be. Just because you went through your healing and you went through your growth, you can't expect that they did too. What it is, what it is, what it is. Okay? You have to let them be who they are. Yes. Exactly. Rock steady, baby. Call it what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is. Okay? You got to call it what it is. You got to call it what it is. We have the 2 of coins and the 5 of coins coming out now. Come on now. You can't keep juggling brokenness. Okay? You know, the way I see it is that everyone we deal with is a mirror. So if I'm healing and working on self and how we deal with self, I have to trust that when we're connecting on a similar frequency, right? Your journey is not my journey. What you go through ain't got nothing to do with me, right? But if you cross my mind to invite you to something or whatever the case is, and I know it's not from a broken place, I'm gonna do that. Because me not doing it is me going against that. Now, me inviting you and getting mad if you don't come, that's where I don't have a right to get mad at you not coming. Because I shouldn't be inviting you for that. You get what I'm saying? So it comes down to when we learn how to deal with people and different people, we identify how it works. You know what I'm saying? And we pick and choose how it works, how we deal with it. Like, we let people deal with and do, you know what I'm saying, how they do. Okay? If I know I can't talk about politics with you, I can't talk about love with you, I'm not gonna do it. Now, does that mean I don't mess with you no more? Because it just means we don't agree with this. Okay? That's all. It don't make you the worst person in the world. I just can't make you my best friend. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like that type of energy. You find that balance there. You find that common ground of that love or the foundation. Now, are you able to do that with everyone? No. Okay. It's all down to the relationships that matter. Would I be doing that with someone who like literally abused me? No. I wouldn't. Okay? I wouldn't. An over-controlling parent? We can work on some things. You know what I'm saying? We can work on some things. And so you identify what's healthy for you. What works for you. So I would never tell you to be in something that's not healthy or not good for you. But this is given letting go of juggling something that's broken, you know. Just because a broken clock is right 2 times a day don't mean you need to still keep it hanging up on your wall. Okay? You don't have to keep it hanging up on your wall. You just need to know what times is right, okay? And that's the times you deal with it. Go throw the clock away and you just deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to make things bigger than what it really is. A lot of that hurt, the hurt is real. The hurt feeling because you have expectations for it. You remember what we said earlier in the session? You know, you have expectations of what this relationship will be, this family relationship, how a parent is supposed to be. It's the ego expectations of what it's supposed to look like. So when it doesn't come out to look like that, it hurts. And a lot of that hurt ain't even got nothing to do with them. It got to do with because we just hurt because it didn't work out how we thought it was going to work out or how we wanted it to work out because of the picture we had in our head. You know what I'm saying? I had this picture and this is what it looked like. This is how it was going to end up. And when it don't happen like that, it's like, wait, no, this can't be. This can't be. I'm worried. And now you in this deep depression. But the depression is really just the fact that your ego is bruised. That's all it is. You got too attached to an outcome that your ego created. And a lot of times our ego creates realities that's not really realities. It's very much so an illusion. We do it. We all do it. We all do it. So then it makes it harder to detach when those things happen and when it come up. And that's how the whole, you know, narcissist, codependent relationships are created as well. Because the psychological thing, if they know how to tap into your ego and what you feel and what you're able to, you know what I'm saying, attach to, they got you. You get what I'm saying? Because now you're attached to this outcome that was drilled in your head because they found your soft spot. When they find your soft spot and they drill this outcome in your head with this soft spot, oh, you hook like a fish. Okay? Yes, you hook like a fish when that happened. So we have to make sure that we don't allow ourselves to get too caught into like the illusion of things and see it for what it is and not what we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because when we be looking at things too much for what we want it to be, we find ourselves in situations where it's like, whoa there, how do I even start over? How do I get back to the starting line? Okay, because you didn't got so far away that you don't know where it came from, right? So great grandmama, what is up with this 2 of coins and this 5 of coins as we start to close out this reading? I was not expecting to be on here this long, y'all. I thought I was going to be here for 30 minutes. Great grandmama, what is this energy with this 2 of coins and the 5 of coins? Alexa, volume down. Let's go to the 4 agreements. That's real. As soon as you let them out, though, from that suppression, for sure, for sure. It's a whole nother experience. Hey, Pooh. All right, you have always do your best. Practice makes the master. Ooh, child, I can't see this. Hold on. Ooh. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. So always do your best. You know what I just got from that? Always do your best and don't try to overdo it. Always do your best and don't try to overdo it. Okay. You don't have to overdo it to make up for what someone else wants or what someone else desires or what someone else is asking. Don't overdo it. Just do your best and be your best. And when you do your best and be your best, you know you showed up your best. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's time to let the ice melt, baby. I got this icebox where my heart used to be. Got my icebox where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. Cold. It's time to let the icebox melt, baby. 777. It's time to let the ice box melt. Let that cold go. You know, and this is coming from me. This ain't great grandmama. This is me. It makes me think of like how love had made me so like, I won't even say love. You know what? No, I can still say love because one person's healthy love is not the same healthy love for another person. Some people use healthy love as toxic, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that when you've been in multiple situations and it's just like, it makes you cold, it makes you not want to open up, it makes you not want to, you know what I'm saying, step out or do whatever. It feels good to finally allow yourself to open up and feel it. Feel the warmth, allow the warmth to melt the ice. And it's like you're in this space of life right now where you have warmth around you. Ice can't last around warmth. And that's why you're dethawing, child. Shout out to the black people. We stay safe. Take that one out so you can dethaw, so you can thaw out the chicken. So you can rethaw, whatever it's called, the chicken. Okay. But it's giving this vibe of like you allowing yourself to like finally melt because you're in a safe space. And his great grandmother's energy is saying, allow yourself to be in a safe space. When you get to a space where it's just like you can be you, you can fully open it up. Unthaw. There we go. Unthaw. That's what it is. Go unthaw that chicken. Us in our English language, honey. Okay, we're like unthaw. So if I'm unthawing, it means I'm freezing it. We used to get in trouble for, but now you think about it, all them whoopings we got for not unthawing the chicken, we really was doing what they told us to do. We kept it in the freezer. If you went through this pain's sake when you was a child and you ready to tell your story, I don't know, you maybe do some type of justice, okay? I want my whoopings back. I want my licks back. Because first off, I did unthaw the chicken, okay? I want my licks back. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my stomach. Ooh, y'all know the ancestors can't never come through without us laughing, okay? Y'all know the ancestors can't come through without a laugh. Because they don't like seeing you crying. That's what it is. It's like they never let me get off a reading, like, in a sad tone. The readings always end, like, laughing or something. Like, I kid you not. Because they don't like seeing you crying, okay? You said they'll be mad if you got your licks back. Look, B, I want all them licks back, okay?